G'day, I'm Laura. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Crikey Crafty Creations. Today I am going to make a cute bifold Easter card. For my card base I have chosen a nice bright yellow cardstock and I have scored it so that I have two folds kind of like doors on the front. Here I have two panels of blue card and two panels of pattern paper. These will be attached to the doors on the front of the card. These two panels of pink cardstock are going to be attached to the inside of the card, along with a panel of white cardstock. I distressed the edges of this panel with Tim Holtz Picked Raspberry Distress ink. I have pre-die cut some letters that spell Happy Easter and a scalloped circle. The dies I used are from Kaisercraft. I'll be using the stamp of a bunny holding an egg. This will be stamped on some plain white cardstock with Memento Tuxedo black ink, as I will be using Copic markers to colour the image. The Copic markers I will be using are C1 and C2 for shading, B002, BG32, Y11, R85 and BV000. Here I am putting double-sided sticky tape on the reverse side of the front panels ready to be stuck to my card. I will do this again later for the inside panels. Time to stick my panels to the card. On the front I will place the blue panels and the pattern paper panels along the cut edge of the doors so that when the card is closed it will give the appearance of a single piece. I also went ahead and attached the scallop circle to the front. It will be placed in the centre, so make sure that tape is only applied to one half of the scalloped circle. I realised that it was actually easier to place the tape that was going to be along the cut edge of the card on the card base itself rather than on the scalloped circle. The two pink panels will be attached to the inside of the two doors, while the white panel is for the centre area. Now attach the letters. The word happy will be on the left side panel and the word Easter on the right side panel. When I die cut these, I use double-sided sticky sheets to make them easy and quick to apply. You could also use some liquid glue here. When stamping, make sure you ink your stamp well. I hadn't used this stamp before, so I made sure I had plenty of ink. Press your stamp firmly with even pressure over the whole stamp. This will help give a nice crisp image. When using Copic markers, you need to use a dye-based ink. Using other types of ink such as StazOn will smudge if touched with the Copic markers and will also ruin your Copics. The copper colour palette I chose to use are reminiscent of the 1950s dinner sets, as they reminded me of the pretty decorated sugar eggs my Nana used to give at Easter. I started colouring the egg using green, yellow, blue and purple. I used the pink for the bunny's ears and the pads of his feet. As I wanted this to be a white bunny, I only used a little of the C1 in a flicking motion on the left-hand side of the bunny so that the bunny doesn't look flat. It has some depth to him. I used the C2 to do some darker shadows on the egg and the tummy. I then fussy cut out my little bunny and affixed him to the front of the card with some foam squares. I think he looks rather cute. I'd love to hear what you think of this card, so leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe as I will be bringing a new card each week. See you next time.